My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find. Let's see what we have.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in, the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
Should I autograph something for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or Legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
There are any corpses possessed by spirits?
Right. Nothing to fear. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the fallow mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
We should search the area.
Word for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
can't be all of them. There must be more further in. Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out. Is that a beacon of some sort? Look out!
We could use these. Lure those corpses out of the mud and fight on solid ground.
Keep an eye out for more then.
So, Bull, what are your women like?
The Tomastrans. Terrifying and inspiring. They teach you everything you need to know. Give your life purpose.
No, I mean, are they like you? Big and... whoa.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Wow.
No sign of the Avar who want to challenge me. Or the Inquisition soldiers.
They better be fine. And the ones who took them, they won't be.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rites to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
The other Avar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water. The gaps in the air.
Pretty great, huh?
Maybe you do have a god's favor.
Senna's in danger!
Hey, Solus. Droopy ears says what?
Excuse me?
Ugh, you're no fun.
Look, Signs of a plague.
It must have been a terrible illness. No one's come to reclaim the land. No one living, at any rate.
Oh, quite a smell.
Ugh, they're all slimy.
Bull is in danger!
I'm falling back!
When we get back, I'm taking a long, hot bath.
magic anywhere, Solus? Ever piss it by accident?
No.
Wait.
No.
What? How would you not remember something like that?
We were all young once?
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Can't wait to use it.
Too many of them! Let's get to the castle!
Yeah? One down! Time for the castle, yeah? Time for the castle, yeah? Time for the castle, yeah?
They're ended. We should head to the castle.
Time for the castle, yeah? Hold on, Bull!
found us. We should head to the castle.
Nope, Sid.
Iron Bull. I understand that among your people you are... What is the term?
Ben Hastra. Secret police. Spies, basically.
You spied upon your own people.
Is that so different from Orlais or Ferelden? They have all kinds of people policing them.
What they say and do, yes. Not what they think.
What you think is what you say and do.
No. Even the lowliest peasant may find freedom in the safety of her thoughts. You take even that.
Take her out!
How's she got balls?
Herald of Andraste! Face me! I am the Hand of Korth himself! Death to Lowlanders!
Herald of Andraste.
I've dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us.
Your god looks after you, Herald. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks. Join me. Help us stop the breach.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kin and I'll find where you set your flag.
Heaven has been filled with silence. I knew then, and crossed my heart with shame.
those blasted wardens. If they're not on the Storm Coast.
Eclipsing the eye of the empire of we are Elysians. Empress of fire, what season may come, we fight for the day you'll restore our heart and bring us to glory.
I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
We are forever in your graces. Empress of fire, save us everyone. The nation revives, the course is but run. An end has begun. Empress of fire,
Thank you.
believe in our soul. Embrace us with arms and dress us with swords and light up our hearts with blood so bold.
Would that I could.
We are forever in your graces. Empress of fire, in the reign of the lion, eclipsing the eye of the empire of we are Elysians. Empress of fire, what
Maker, I hope it's not me.
seasons may come, we fight for the day you'll restore our heart and bring us to glory.
Long day.
Maker, have you left me here? Temple,
It's good to see you.
sacred ashes, tragic mark upon our land.
Good day.
May God be with you.
Skyfall, let darkness reign on thee.
What do you need?
Now flee from the dragon's heart, warring battle scarred eyes, breaching to the fate has come. Demon,
Are you sure?
please
Yes, sir.
spare my life and our sons.
Very well.
Find me still searching for someone to lead me. Can you guide me to the revolt inside me? Promise surviving
Thank you.
the breach. Promise surviving the breach in the sky.
Something like that.
Igniting fire inside me. Make her remind me. Gone are the days of our
we'll see.
peace. Now we reside in the great divide. The promise surviving.
May God be with you.
Enchanters, the time has come to be alive in the circle of Mage where we will thrive.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Enchanters remind that time will not unwind. The dragon's crooked spine will never straighten into line. What we plead will be a faithful end decree, where a man will not retreat from the defeat of his fathers. Enchanters, a time has come for better lines. We will cut this knot of ties, and some may live and some may die. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me.
Good day.
Enchanter,
Good to see
come
you.
to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely, in history will not repeat. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see?
Have you seen otherwise?
True enough.
In the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely, in history will not repeat. Enchanters, the time has come
Yes.
to be alive in the circle of Mage where we will thrive with our brothers. Enchanters remind the time will not unwind. The
Yes, sir.
dragon's crooked spine will never straighten into line. What we plead will be a faithful end decree, where a man will not retreat from the defeat of his fathers. Enchanters, a time has come for better lines. We will cut these knotted ties, and some may live and some may die. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light,
I'm pleased to hear
now
it.
you can sing. In our strength we can rely, in history will not repeat. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can see. In our strength we can rely, in history will not repeat. Once we were in our peace,
We'll make good use of it.
Thank you.
Assured. Once we were not afraid of the dark. Once we sat in our kingdom.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Well, let me know if you find one.
one. Once we ran through the fields with great stride. We held the
Just rumors.
fate of the demon's flight, so far from our children and from our lives. We held together the fragile sky to keep our way of life. Once we raised up our
And how much did you need?
chalice in victory. Once we sat in the light of our dreams. Once we were in our
You all right, sir?
Of course.
with strength and might. Once we were not afraid of the night. We held the fate and the demon's flight,
you say so.
Together the fragile sky to keep away of life.
Of course.
Sarah was never an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion, but she was so fast and quick with her bow. No
Could be
one
better.
quite knew where she came from. Sarah was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and they're joyful, but she knew the ways of nobler men, and she knew how to enrage them. She would always like to say, why change the past when you could own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. She's a rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. A rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate. Sarah was never quite the wealthiest girl. Some say she lives in a tavern, but she was so sharp and quick with a bow. Arrows strike like a dragon. Sarah was never quite the gentlest girl. Her eyes were sharp like a razor, but she knew the ways of commoner men, and she knew just how to use them. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. She's a rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. She's a rogue and a thief and she'll tempt your fate.
You know.
Welcome back. What do you need? Of course. Thank you.
Right. That's why.
It's just what I heard. Well,
me know if you find one.
Once we were
Fine day to you.
peace with our lives assured. Once we were not afraid of the dark. Once we sat in our kingdom
Just rumors.
with hope and pride. Once we ran through the fields with great stride.
You're certain?
I don't know.
So far from our children and from our lives. We
Are you sure?
Maker, I hope it's not me.
fragile sky to keep our way of life. Once we
Very well.
raised up our chalice in victory. Once we sat in the light of our dreams. Once we were in our homeland with strength and might. Once we were not afraid of the night. We held the faith and the demon's flight, so far from our children and from our lives. We
Thank you.
held together the fragile sky to keep our way of life.
Would that I could.
Empress of fire in the reign of the lion, eclipsed in the eye of the empire of we Orlesians. Empress of fire, what season may come, we fight for the day you'll restore our heart and bring us to glory.
Maker, I hope it's not me.
We are
Your enchanter Vivienne lives well.
She remains true to the circle.
You had granted them power over the very faith
I will take these
itself.
injury reports to
Though
research
they
in the
sang
nave.
hymns of praise
And Mother Giselle will treat all demon claw wounds as you suggest
They
to deal with the
destroyed
venom.
nothing. Create
At your service. Let's see what we have.
To work?
Ardathanas Elgara Masula Eva Venan. Excuse me?
Excuse yourself. Whatever you said and what I did, same difference to me.
I'd hoped, well, our people can sometimes feel the rhythm of the language, despite lacking the vocabulary.
Uh-huh. Know what else is good? Words that mean things. Like these. Words.
Then heed is Lhasa.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the Master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
Farewell.
Watch yourself, Inquisition. It's ugly out there.
Nothing to report, sir.
She's taking off!
Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not... How do you know my name? Who sent... Ah! That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come! Hold the wall, men! Make them come to me! You're dead, bastard! Dead! I wasn't here to fight. Stop and think. Who's ready for that? You know how... Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
No way these are just bandits. Too well armed, too well organized.
Remember how to... Make them come to me! You're dead, bastard! Dead! I wasn't here to fight. Stop and think. Too late for that! Sorry, bastards. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I'm here investigating Grey Wardens for the Inquisition. We're seeing if their disappearance has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time, they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
You're no help. I'm no further ahead than I was.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
Redcliffe Village should be just ahead.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons. Turn back. We can't open the gates until the threat is past. Goodbye!
What was that?
That rift altered the flow of time around itself. That is unexpected.
Something's not right. Stay on your...
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
The Veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
Just rumors.
Well,
Thank you.
let me know if you find one.
Greetings, traveler.
Good day, Inquisition.
sir.
Mother, I had the dream again last night.
No, there'll be no talk of this.
No man needs statues so great as those whose remnants lie toppled in these hills. These statues come from ancient dreams of blood and bone, lost to the memory of man. Be wary of them.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Yes.
I talked to one of the rebel mages, and she said it sounded like the dream she had before the magic
For the
took her.
first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is
Our heads down and let the
that
mages
demons
the
and
Templars
brigands
kill
stop a
each other?
man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine?
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. You are Dalish. My sinner and I, we kept to the old ways as we could. Though I know we are as children to you. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
I suppose you're right.
You're certain?
You don't even want me to say it, do you?
Do you know what it was?
Just rumors.
Thank you.
Please, are you with the Inquisition? As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
What makes your ram so special?
Well, he's always brought the family luck, and his advice helped us make our fortune.
Your ram offered advice.
He's a very special ram.
I'll speak with you later.
Farewell.
Could be better.
If you find my ram, I'd be ever so grateful.
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes. I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
I did not see good Templars and evil Mages in that circle.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands. From the lowest slaves to the highest kings. Those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and...
Let us begin.
What can I do for you?
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Let me know you're back. And in one piece.
At least we've got Inquisition troops out at Redcliffe now, giving those people some real help.
It's almost as if Mother Giselle brought the troops out there by going herself.
So, this is it, huh? Oh, no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and Mages need to be sat down.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid. And smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, old-touched Lady Herald?
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
I'm in. It's an investment, yeah? Better pay off, too. Stupid war and everything. I had things to do.
Just returning the cups, Flitter. Thank you for bringing us drinks.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Hence? Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves, I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways, anyway?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
I'm just interested in talking to an elf like me.
Don't think so.
Why not?
Well, maybe you're all right, but most elves are too... elfy. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, you Dalish don't really know. You have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Are you from Ferelden? Olay?
Free Marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
That wasn't my idea.
I'd be concerned if it was. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work. I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying. Yes?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions. That I'm here is proof of that. But I sympathize with their frustrations.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Greetings.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker.
Maker be with you. Speak only the word. Sing only the chant. Then the golden...
Researcher Menave wishes to use some inexpensive skill.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing. Let's see what we have.